years, a vegetarian
Sorry.
for 23 years. You know, no, I love it.
Yeah, I love meat.
Yeah, well, you know, but the thing is, I researched.
Okay.
And then
So
I
what did
found
you
out the
find?
truth. Oh, are you kidding? The health benefits of being a vegan is
No, I'm talking about the Quran.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying is the truth. I learned the truth.
What did you learn?
And so I started. I wanted to know, and when I say going in with you talk about the subconscious. I know I went in because I want to know the truth.
Okay, so what did you find?
It wasn't good what I found.
What did you find? I'm trying to figure it out because I'm Muslim, so I want to know why it's not good.
Well,
I don't want to eat something that doesn't taste good.
No, not about food. I'm saying that.
I'm talking about the Quran.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So when I'm basically saying, you're not going to change my mind, and I know I'm not going to change your mind.
Why not?
But there's no way.
I mean, if you show me the facts and truth, the Quran is in front of you. I mean, I'm willing to accept the truth.
I had roommates from Saudi Arabia for 5 years, and they left me a Quran. I didn't get to read it until, believe it or not, it's sad, until 9/11. Then I started to read.
Okay, so what did you find in the Quran?
Well, hold on. So I started research, but when I research, I don't just look at one thing.
Good.
I try to do cross-reference.
Excellent.
And it's important to do cross-reference, and I learned that in my college years to make sure that
Excellent.
that I didn't get all my information from one source.
Okay.
I visit the mosque. I talked to.
Which mosque did you go to?
The one in Claremont. And
the Balboa.
Yeah. Then
that's
I went
nice,
to one in New York City when I was there.
Nice.
But I wanted to learn.
Excellent.
About Islam as much as possible.
Excellent.
And I wasn't too pleased about Mohamed going all the way back.
What were you not pleased about?
Well, he ruled by the sword.
No, he didn't. Can you show me a reference?
Well, all you have to do is look up, what the Mecca and all this and
Mecca.
Yeah.
In Mecca, the Prophet was oppressed by the mushrikeen. He was forced to leave his house, and even when he was victorious, he didn't take revenge. He didn't do any kind of mass killings.
Well, according
to
what I understood, he aligned himself with some a group of thieves.
A group of thieves?
Yeah, quite a bit.
I'm sorry, I don't know I don't know what kind of fictional stories you're reading online. But I can guarantee you that's a fiction because hold on, let me explain. I teach the life of the Prophet Muhammad.
Conversation goes two ways.
So I listen to you.
Then you do.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm not going to change you, but it's a learning process.
But the conversation should be based on some kind of references, right?
Right. But
can you go home and look it up and send it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I would love to see where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, aligned with thieves in history, in any history book.
But I don't think it would change your mind.
Of course it would.
No.
Oh, it would?
I don't think
but,
so.
But it doesn't exist, that's the problem.
Like I wouldn't change being a Christian because you found this,
but that's sad. That means you're not looking for the truth.
Oh, I'm looking for the
truth.
But
if I show you something and it's evident, but it still wouldn't change your mind, that means you're not looking for the truth. That means you're closed-minded.
No. Oh, Lord, no. Anybody who knows
sounds
me,
like it.
No.
I don't know you well enough, maybe. Maybe I get to know you better.
People know me.
Because that sounds closed-minded to me.
And, well...
Because if you convinced me, I'd change my mind.
I don't. I think you're set in your belief, and I'm set in mine.
Look, I wasn't raised Muslim, right? I chose to be a Muslim.
What were you raised?
I was raised nothing. I mean, my family was secular. I mean, they were from Pakistan, but I used to go to church. I used to go to Bible studies. I used to go to Catholic churches, Protestant, all of that.
Right.
Horizon on Genesee.
You went to Horizon?
Yeah. Wednesday's youth group.
Yeah, I used to go to,
really, you too? So for me, when I saw the truth, I changed my mind.
So what made you change?
Because when I studied the Bible, and I'm not an expert, I found things in the Bible that were contradictory, that didn't sit. I mean, for example, I'll give you here. In 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3, it says, "Go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and do not spare them, but kill both man and woman, infant and nursing child, ox and sheep, camel and donkey."
Right.
That's pretty cruel.
Yeah.
You agree?
Well,
I don't believe in a God that does that.
Well,
that orders the killing of infant children and ox.
Either, but there's got to be. What's the rest of it? Does it lead up to something?
Can there be any reason to kill infant children?
No, I don't know.
Oh, that sounds pretty. I mean, nothing like that in the Quran.
Trying to see if it leads up to something.
Sure, take your time.
Because it's easier to pick out things.
I agree with you. Please read all you wish. There's many other. I mean, this is just one verse. I can show you more.
Yeah, it looked like you did.
Yeah, I read the Bible. Yeah.
Your homework.
Yeah. Have you read the Quran?
Some of it.
Some of it?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah.
So can you show me, not today, I'm saying go home, look it up, anything in the Quran like this horrific in the Quran.
Okay, what about...
Sure.
There's, from what I understand, unless I was deceived in all my research...
I think you were deceived in all your research.
I don't think so.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I don't think
If
so.
you thought about the satanic verses, then you have no foundation in Islamic research.
I was surprised when I found that. I was surprised.
Because it's a fabrication. So,
but that's what you say.
No, let me explain this to you again.
History...
Can I explain it? Okay, I'm listening to you.
There are facts about history,
right?
And we later find out that, like you said, things would change and all this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that one I really researched, and that was pretty
What book
solid.
did you read it in?
And I didn't read it in any book.
So that's the problem, right? You didn't read it in any book. You just looked it up online. So let me explain something. We have books of history of people who were there in the time of the Prophet that saw what happened, and they tell the other people who are the next generation, and the next generation who write it down, and they check to see the authenticity
but that
of
was
each.
Years later, though.
No, in the first generation. In the first generation, the Quran was written down in the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, during his lifetime.
That's not what my understanding is.
Yeah, so your understanding is lacking, I'm sorry. I've got a video on it if you like, you can watch it.
Yeah, but that's produced by the Muslim...
No, historic documentation.
By who?
By scholars of Islam. Oh, of course. I mean, who else is going to specialize in this? There is even a carbon dated page from Surah Taha in Birmingham in England by non-Muslims, who carbon dated it to the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It matches 100% with the Quran we have today. That was carbon dated by non-Muslims. Go home, look it up, okay?
Yeah,
so what I'm trying to...
You have it?
Good.
Do I have... To look at
just go Google it. Birmingham, Quran, carbon dating.
Okay.
So the range puts it at the end of the life of the Prophet and the beginning of the first Khalifa, being in the middle. So this Quran has been preserved through memory, through writing. There's a book called Al-Itqan of As-Suyuti, if you can look it up. It is the authority in Oxford and Yale. They use it to understand Quranic sciences. It lists the name of companions who memorized the whole Quran in the lifetime of the Prophet, and documents how Zayd ibn Thabit wrote down.
And again, this is based on
historic documentation, knowing who was there, what their adal was, their dabt, their moral character, their memory, looking at each narrator, documenting in every history book ever about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, documents. Meaning, if you take Dalal al-Nabuwa, if you take Sirah ibn Ishaq, if you take any of those, that are the references even for Orientalists who are not Muslim, document the Quran was written down on sheets of paper, on leather, on bones, during the lifetime of the Prophet. The first generation, the first caliph, right after the death of the Prophet, he standardized the Quran, Abu Bakr. Uthman, again, still in the first generation, he sent out copies we still have. We still have those Uthman, Mus'haf Uthman, look it up. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is if you like to research...
But you're going to send me to places that would back the Quran. I want to look at...
Okay. I'm sending you... So the carbon dating done on the Quran was done by non-Muslims. Okay, so would that be bipartisan enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could find something
excellent.
Like that.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Great. So if you like, you can take one with you.
Oh, I have one.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
Written in.
So when you say you found things that were scary when your research...
Well, not so much scary. It wasn't...
Didn't sit well with you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is maybe your research was lacking, and no offense, right? And I'd love to sit with you. I have a library at home. We have all the